Welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Welcome to this second lesson on how to master your mind. Take control of the mastery of your mind so that your mind can begin to work for you, not against you. Remember, research shows that the reason why people never get their dreams, never get their goals, is because of their mind. Their internal world is working against them. They're making 10 steps forward and 11 steps backward. So 10 years down the line, they are still where they were 10 years back. Oh my. And I also say that the reason why the children of Israel took 40 years in a journey that would have taken 11 years is not because of how far it was. It was because of how far their thinking was from aligning to the promised land. What will keep us away from our destiny is not how far our destiny is. It is how far our thinking is from our destiny. And so today we are looking at how to really make our minds work for us by elevating our energy and our passion that drives our goal. And how are we going to do this? We're going to look at motivation, like what motivates us, and how our minds really associate pain with our goals and achievement, and a pleasure with our comfort zone. At the end of this session, I would like you to be able to associate pleasure with your dreams and goals, and pain with stagnation and comfort zone. This is the way to unlocking your fullest potential. This is the way. This is a way to go for your dreams. This is a way to become the person you are born to be. So you can look back, and instead of the pain of regret, you have the pain of discipline. The mind is such a powerful tool, my friend. The mind is so powerful. When you learn to use your mind, when you learn to use your mind to propel you forward towards your dreams, you will never be the same again. Because most of the time we are pushing our dreams, we are pushing our vision with our minds, with these patterns. We look at our dreams and associate pain to go into them. We ask ourselves, what must I do to get there? What I have to go through to get my dreams? And we say, oh, it's too painful. I don't want it. Okay, so the mind is hardwired to seek pleasure. I want you to write that down. If you're writing, write that down. The mind is hardwired to seek pleasure and comfort. The mind is not wired to give you your joy and fulfillment and the promised land and, your destiny. Your mind is wired to keep you comfortable, to keep you safe. But how many people know that if you're driven to seek safety and comfort, you will never, those two, they don't go to bed together with your destiny. You forget about your dreams. Forget about it. If you really want to achieve your goals, you must learn to use to run your mind or control your mind in a way that you can assign a pleasure to going for your dreams, to waking up early in the morning, to praying and fasting, to waiting on God, to being patient, to allowing yourself to immerse yourself in joy, in peace. That becomes more pleasurable, to seek the joy, the kingdom of God, to go for your dreams, to spend less. There's joy becoming a better manager. You associate joy, but when you associate pain in becoming a better manager of your resources, you'll never be wealthy. So if you want to achieve your dreams, you really must associate pleasure with your goals. And that has to be intentional. It has to be something you set up your mind. You have to make up your mind. You have to reprogram your mind so that whenever you're going for your dreams, whenever you think about your dreams, that you trigger these feelings of joy and excitement and vibration of wanting it and loving it and really embracing it. You must associate pleasure with your goals, no matter how tough they are. You must associate pleasure with your goals if you want them. That burning desire. What are your goals? What are your goals? What do you dream of being? You know, I work with coaches and I mentor a lot of coaches. And I know a coach is going to break through and find success and fulfillment when they associate pleasure with coaching and a pleasure with marketing and bringing the client before them. So most coaches will associate pleasure with coaching, but pain with reaching out to the ideal client. You see, if I never reached out to you, would you be here today? For me to win, I had to associate pleasure with that process, even though I don't like it. So you're not saying things that you like. We're saying things that you must do to get your goal. You're associating pleasure with it. You're associating pleasure. You're making it so pleasurable to go for your dream. Pleasurable to wake up and go to the gym. Pleasurable to apologize to your spouse when you are wrong and when they are, there's something to be apologized for. Pleasure in being with them. Pleasure in the things that you love, not pain. Pleasure in going home, not pain. Not pain, but pleasure. So I'd like to invite you to do an exercise with me today, right at this moment. So I want you to, for a moment, just close your eyes. I want you to think of the goal, like what you really, really want. I want you to pause and do this exercise with me. I want you to think of that goal that truly excites you to achieve it, and just go to the end of the goal. Something that really excites you. And I want you to close your eyes and picture it vividly in your mind. See it, feel it, use the 5 senses. Now, using vivid sensory language, I just want you to describe the picture of experiencing this goal from a place of pleasure. Describe the pleasure and the pride of having it realized. Feel it, test it, see it, achieve it, bring it to your body, anchor it. In your mind, describe it, see the picture, describe how does it look like, how does it feel like, how does it smell like. Use the 5 senses, paint the picture. Paint the picture of the emotion of having your goal. Paint that picture of having your goal. The feelings, the touch. I want you to feel it, experience it, the sight, the sounds. Or be in that moment. Feel, connect. Bring yourself to the present moment. Feel, see, and hear as though Your goal is a present reality. Experience that in your heart. Anchor it in your heart. We call this anchoring in coaching. You can anchor it in your heart. Feel it. Make it so real that you can almost taste it. You can smell it. Make it so real. Let it bring that smile on your heart of having achieved that goal. And perhaps just bring it on your face. Let the smile come to your face. Awesome. Fantastic. You have just created a mental image of the pleasure and the pride you feel to achieve your goal. You've just created a mental image. And if you keep it there, you keep your mind there, you do this many times, it'll be a constant reminder for you that that vision is doing all it can to get to you. It's doing all it can to get to you. And the only thing stopping it is your thoughts, the negative thoughts, the thought that you don't have it, the thought that it does not exist right now. So mine is to encourage you to keep the image there and keep the pleasure going. Raise your standard. Instead of looking at it and feeling the pain, do these exercises often, more often. How can you make small daily action, small little action towards moving towards your goal and making the goal pleasurable and rewarding? Okay, the key is really to find ways to associate pleasure with the actions, with you taking action. You see, I want you to associate pleasure with that, with taking actions. Because even the journey matters. I know sometimes you want to focus on the end results. And I like telling my clients to focus on the end results. But when it comes to you living your life of power and taking back your power by really taking back the way you use your mind instead of your mind using you, even the process, you want to bring pleasure to the process. The entire process all the way to the end. You want to bring pleasure to that. Every step towards your goal matters. And so when you see the steps, you see the opportunities, you see yourself calling those people, learning from your class, getting the progress, getting the first client, the second client, the fourth, the abundance of clients. You're seeing that happening and you're enjoying every moment. It's a sense of pleasure. So that tomorrow when you wake up in the morning and you have to take massive action towards your goal, it will not be something that you're doing out of willpower. It's something that you're doing because you really enjoy it. It's enjoyable to do this thing. And so I want you to bring that much more of enjoyment towards your goal than pain, than regret. Now, one way of making this daily rituals or daily actions feel more rewarding is really to celebrate every milestone. Every milestone you're celebrating, saying thank you. Each milestone, acknowledge and appreciate the small little progress that you're making. Look back and just tell God thank you. Like, bring that sense of gratitude. You cannot feel grateful and have those bouts of regret, because regret weighs so much and it's going to take your dreams, because then you're associating taking action to regret, to rejection, to all that. And that makes you never to really go for your dreams. And so no matter how small your progress is, celebrate it. In fact, I suggest you reward yourself. Reward yourself. Reward yourself is with something you enjoy, so that there's the brain is trained to know that there's a reward. Reward yourself with something that you enjoy, a moment of relaxation. Wow, amazing. Just meditation. It could be deep breathing. It could be slowing down. It could be a treat. It could be a retreat. Even just pat on your back or on your chest and saying, yes, I did it. By doing so, you reinforce the idea that taking action is actually pleasurable and it's fulfilling. Every action is fulfilling. So the moment you take action, you want to associate action with pleasure. So you can do that by linking it to these small pleasures here and there. So you can become more and more conditioned to want to do it. Another way of making those small actions, those habits more rewarding is to create a routine that aligns with your goal. A routine, a ritual. Find joy in the process of infusing these activities or habits that bring you pleasure in your day, in your calendar. Let's say your goal is to get fit. You want to get that's the main goal. And make your workouts enjoyable. You can make your workouts enjoyable by listening to your favorite music as you work out, working out with a friend, someone that you enjoy their company. That you end up associating pleasure with workout. And that's just an example. There are so many other goals that you can have at this moment. And I would like you to do everything possible to associate pleasure with the goals. So you write the goals, you write the rituals, and each of those goals and rituals, you want to associate massive and unstoppable pleasure, like pleasure in abundance. Remember, my friend, associating pleasure with your goals and pain with stagnation and comfort is a powerful mindset shift that will definitely is guaranteed to propel you forward towards where God wants you to be. By constantly painting the picture, that vivid image of your goal is pleasurable and something you're taking pride in. Oh, it'll feel so good. And you just feel you're driven, your goals, you're driven to make progress on your goals. And then those small bits of, actions that need to be taken for you to reach there, I want them to feel rewarding. I want them to feel you're looking forward to it each and every day. Then your brain will be conditioned to want more and more and more of that, and you realize you're making progress towards your dream. So this is what I want you to do, my friend. I want you to really write down your goals, all of them, in all the key areas of life. Number one, your relationships. What are your goals there? And really make sure your goals are intentions that are coming from your heart, not your head. Your spirituality, your relationships, your spirituality, your finances, your mindset, your health and fitness, your emotional mastery. What are your goals in all those key areas of life? Your career, what are your goals? Your business. And then what are the rituals, the daily activities that give you that goal? Then I want you to associate pleasure with each step. What can I do to bring about pleasurable experience? Like I've given you the example of your health. If you're going to the gym and you want it to be pleasurable, bring a friend. Make sure your friend is there and you enjoy the moment. That it will be so pleasurable for you to go to the gym. Bring pleasure to your dreams. I want to know what you've learned from this session. What's your takeaway? I want you to write down under this video, what's your takeaway? What are you taking away? And how are you going to apply that in your personal life and also in your professional life? Thank you so much for joining me today in this session. And I just hope that you found this lesson valuable for you in your personal and professional life, and that you're ready to take massive action and to train your brain, to train your mind to be conditioned to go for your dreams and make this natural for you. Remember, you have the power within you to achieve anything you desire. Stay focused, stay inspired, stay motivated, and never stop believing and reaching out for your greatness. Until next time, this is Jeff Israel and Thewa signing off. God bless. See you in the next lesson, lesson 3, on how to take mastery of your mind. Goodbye.